Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 30th of March. So now, let's start. For the announcement from the CRISIL rating agency, what is their estimate on growth rate of India? Right answer is 3.5%. So the growth estimation is 3.5%. Previously, it was 5.2%, and the growth estimation was reduced because of 21 days lockdown in our country due to COVID-19. Now, because of this lockdown, recently the Finance Ministry announced the extension of last date for filing ITR and for linking Aadhaar with PAN. So the last date is now 30th of June. Previously, it was 31st of March. Apart from that, because of this lockdown, the Supreme Court recently allowed the sale of BS4 compliant vehicles for 10 days after lockdown period, except Delhi NCR. Now please note that India is shifting from BS4 to BS6, and last date for the registration of BS4 vehicles was 31st of March. Now because of the lockdown, the sale of BS4 vehicles reduced drastically, and therefore FADA, that is Federation of Automobile Dealers Association, approached Supreme Court to allow them the sale of BS4 vehicles even after 31st of March. So on the basis of this request, Supreme Court allowed the sale of these BS4 compliant vehicles for 10 days after the lockdown period. What is the current cash reserve ratio as per the recent announcement from RBI? Right answer is 3%. So CRR has been reduced by 100 basis points, and now CRR is 3%. So recently RBI made an announcement after the MPC. Now MPC stands for Monetary Policy Committee. It is a 6-membered committee, out of which 3 are from RBI and 3 are from government. And the MPC meetings are held at least 4 times in a year. Now these 3 members are nominated by the Government of India. The Monetary Policy Committee is headed by RBI Governor, and RBI Governor cast vote only in case of a tie. The decisions are taken by the majority. So as per the recent announcement by RBI, repo rate is 4.4% and reverse repo rate is 4%. CRR is 3%. Apart from that, RBI allowed banks to provide moratorium of 3 months on the payment of installments on all term loans. I have uploaded a special video on the announcements made by RBI. You can watch that. The Ministry of Health, through a special amendment, has categorized hydroxychloroquine, that is HCQS, under which schedule of drugs and cosmetic rules. So under the drugs and cosmetic rules, those drugs classified under schedule H1 should not be sold over the counter. What is the meaning of over the counter? It means you can directly go to the medical store and purchase it. So previously ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research, recommended hydroxychloroquine for the high risk people who were in contact with the coronavirus infected people. Now because of this announcement, people started buying this medicine in large numbers, and therefore this medicine was categorized under schedule H1, and now it is not allowed for the over the counter sale. Now ICMR stands for Indian Council of Medical Research. It is funded by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Present Minister is Dr. Harshvardhan. His constituency is Chandni Chowk in New Delhi. Now recently ICMR was also in news as an indigenous glucometer has been developed with the financial assistance from ICMR, and the name of this glucometer is Suchek. Days of Glory and Morning en Masse are famous paintings of which Indian artist who passed away recently? Right answer is Mr. Satish Gujral. So Mr. Gujral passed away recently, and he was the brother of former Indian Prime Minister Mr. I.K. Gujral. Which rating agency has decreased India's growth in 2020 to 2.5% as per the Global Macro Outlook report? So recently Moody's Investors Service released this Global Macro Outlook report, and as per that report, India's growth rate is going to be 2.5%. Previously, the agency projected 5.3% growth rate. But now, because of this lockdown and because of this coronavirus pandemic, this growth rate projection was reduced to 2.5%. In a relief package announced by the central government, women self-help groups will be given collateral-free loans up to Rupee 20 lakhs under which scheme? So recently, Union Finance Minister announced relief package worth 1.7 lakh crores. And as per that, women will get collateral-free loans up to 20 lakhs. Previous limit was 10 lakh, now up to 20 lakhs. Collateral-free loans will be provided under Deen Dayal National Livelihood Mission. And this loan will be provided to women SHG. SHG stands for self-help groups. So as per this relief package, free LPG cylinders will be provided to the poor families for next 3 months under Ujjwala scheme. It is a scheme of Petroleum Ministry. Apart from that, insurance cover of Rupee 50 lakh per person for doctors and medical workers was announced. In addition to that, 80 crore poor people will receive 5 kg of wheat or rice and 1 kg of pulses of their choice for the next 3 months, and this is going to be in addition to the benefits announced as per NFSA, that is National Food Security Act. In addition to that, the wage increment was announced for Manrega workers. Previous wage was 182 rupees, now it is 202 rupees. Apart from that, Rupee 500 will be transferred to the Jan Dhan women account holders for next 3 months, and Rupee 1000 will be provided to the senior citizens, disabled and widows among the poor category. In addition to that, the government will transfer Rupee 2000 to the farmers as per the provisions of PM Kisan Yojana. As per PM Kisan scheme, 6,000 rupees will be provided to the farmers. So this 6,000 will be provided in 3 installments of 2,000 each, and the first installment of 3 installments of 2,000 each. Apart from that, the government also announced that government is going to pay the contribution of employee and of employer for EPF for next 3 months. In the G20's first virtual summit, what is the stimulus package the members pledged to infuse in the global economy? Right answer is $5 trillion. So recently the first ever virtual summit of G20 held, and it was chaired by Saudi Arabia. The Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, also attended this meeting, and during this meeting, the G20 economy decided to infuse $5 trillion into global economy to provide a boost to economy. Now, if we talk about Saudi, it is the host of G20 summit in 2020. Last year, this summit held in Japan, and Italy is going to be the host of this summit in 2021, while India is going to be the host in 2022. India will also host Interpol conference in 2022. Apart from that, Italy was also in news as it is going to be the host of Winter Olympics of 2026. Answer in comment box which country is going to be the host of 2022 Winter Olympic Games. Saudi Arabia was also in news as recently it became a full-fledged member of FATF. Now, if we talk about G20, G20 is a group of 19 countries plus European Union. Answer in comment box whether Pakistan is a member of G20 or not. Which organization has launched a campaign called Stay Home India with books to encourage people to stay home amid the COVID-19 pandemic? So this decision was taken by NBT, that is National Book Trust, and it is under MHRD. MHRD stands for Ministry of Human Resource Development. So to encourage people to stay at home, NBT is making its best selling books available for free download. Now, if we talk about MHRD, MHRD was also in news as recently MHRD Minister Mr. Ramesh Nishank launched Kartavya portal. Answer in comment box what is the objective of this portal. What is the name of mobile application launched by Indian government to track the risk of coronavirus infection? So the name of this application is Corona Kawatche, and it has been jointly developed by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So the name of this application is Corona Kawatche, and it uses the location of person to assess if they are in high risk geographical zone. It is now available in beta version in the Google Play Store. What is the daily wage per person in MGNREGA, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act scheme, after the relief package of government? So we have already covered this aspect. Now the wage is rupee 202. Previously it was 182. So this was announced during a relief package by Finance Ministry, and this relief package is worth 1.7 lakh crores. So these were the important questions. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The name of Telegram channel is GKToday YouTube, and this is the link. You can directly search it by name or you can join it through this link. The link is given in description as well as in the pinned comment. And for ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app, and there you can get the current affairs. So now we are going to discuss these questions which were posted on Telegram. So the first question is, what is the nodal authority for MPLADS scheme? So the nodal authority is MOSPI, that is Ministry of Statistics and Programmation, and recently it was in news because now the members of parliament can use this fund to buy kits and various other devices to tackle COVID-19. Answer in comment box annually how much fund is allocated to each member of parliament under this scheme. Next question is related to COVID-19. So question is, which country has decided to set up an electronic platform to help member countries of SAARC to fight the COVID-19 pandemic? So SAARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and the members of SAARC are MBBS, Spain. The secretariat of SAARC is in Nepal, in Kathmandu. So China and USA are not even the members of SAARC, and this platform is an initiative of India. Operation of Indian Army to help the government in its fight against coronavirus pandemic. So the name of operation is Operation Namaste. Present Chief of Indian Army is General Manoj Mukund Narwane. Previous Army Chief was General Bipin Rawat, and now he is the first CDS. CDS stands for Chief of Defence Staff, and CDS is going to be the head of DMA. DMA is Department of Military Affairs. It is under Defence Ministry. Present Defence Minister is Mr. Rajnath Singh. His constituency is Lucknow, and Lucknow was the host of this year's Defence Expo. Angikar campaign is an initiative of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and it is a campaign for behavioral change which focus on water and energy conservation as well as on the waste management. The present minister of this ministry is Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri. Recently, which country rejoined Commonwealth? So Maldives rejoined Commonwealth recently, and that is why Maldives was in news. Apart from that, Maldives also became the member of IORA. IORA stands for Indian Ocean Rim Association, and the headquarters of IORA is in Mauritius, and recent summit of IORA was in UAE, and after that UAE became the president of IORA for 2 years. My Lab Discovery Solutions was in news recently. So which of the following statement is true? First statement is incorrect because it is a Pune based company, not a New York based company. And second statement is also incorrect because recently it became first Indian company to get commercial approval for the test kit for coronavirus, not the vaccine. So both these statements are incorrect. Now Pune was also in news as recently first intercity electric bus service was started between Mumbai and Pune. Answer in comment box which company recently started first LNG bus service in our country, and also answer in which city it was launched recently. Thank you, and that's all for the day.